I don't know how much more we have left to do. I think we have plenty of story left. How much money do I have right now? Okay, I have enough where... Grape shot, rudder. I really want to buy this ram. I do that. Oh, he gave us more dead treasure, the ghost ship. I'll do Fort Wolcott first. So how you doing today? 17. Oh, that sky. I love how that sky looks. So depending on how long this game takes to beat, depends on whether or not I'll play 4 after Generations.
I will need something to draw their attention then. Once you lose sight of me, wait for 10 minutes, then bombard the fort. I will slip out under cover of the shelling.
So October's going to be all horror
sir.
games.
Sounds a trifle dangerous, but I'm sure you're up to it. I doubt they let convicted pirates like old Lucky Lem out of his cell much, so if his little scroll is anywhere, it's there.
I'm not in a bad mood, I'm just not in a, not necessarily in high spirits. But I'm better now that I started playing this. Video games always make me happy. Well, good ones anyway. I'm a little surprised this is not a naval mission. Yeah. I should be good for this stream though. I don't think I'll be pissy. They just set me up for that. This is not a naval mission either.
To avoid the courtyard.
Actually a little surprised by this.
It's probably a gull or a rat. Them intruders we get here anyway. Preposterous. Send me across the ocean to play sentry on some meaningless isle. This is my last tour for a certainty. When I see the captain, I'll look him directly in the eyes and say, "Sir, I am going home. I've had enough of these nonsense assignments."
I'm not always pissy. I really don't like being pissy. I like being in high spirits. I think I'm more entertaining that way. Okay, I'm gonna pick him up. Because I don't want people getting really nervous about things that are happening. Yeah, I'm surprised they didn't give like an animation when you're doing a stealth kill like that, of you gently placing the guy on the ground rather than him just slamming on the ground. my god, it is really dark. This is the darkest I think I've ever seen an Assassin's Creed game be. Alright, I'm just gonna turn up the brightness slightly. If I can even do that. Where is it? Maybe in graphics. Environment, shadow. No, not here. General? There we are, brightness. Maybe just 6 would be good. Zoom. Oh yeah, that's better.
Who would ever attack this fort, I ask you? Nobody. No reason to. They sent us here because the captain did something wrong.
Like what?
Buggered if I know.
I wager he buggered something. Come off it. And keep watch.
Yeah, yeah.
Huh. So, where do I go? Oh. Maybe I wasn't doing it right. There's more over here. Oh, yeah, up there. That was just me being an idiot. What else is new? Zelda chance and it'd be set to it's set to be a thriller. Oh. You can't jump up there? I actually thought you could. Like it's setting you up to do that. Am I even supposed to be up here? Because it's not like he's trying to balance on it. I want to make sure I don't miss this. I don't want to miss this chest. Oh, there we go. Oh man, I can't jump on that? Alright. Maybe I have to go up this way. God damn it, why won't it let me jump up there? He just jumps that way. You could definitely grab onto that. For some reason, they just won't let me. Same goes for this. Like, there's millions of things you would think he'd be able to grab onto, and I can't. Because game. I swear, I should be able to get up there somehow, but they're not... Like, everywhere that I want to grab, that looks like I can grab, I can't, because it won't let me. You would think I could use those to swing on, but he won't grab for them. So, what am I supposed to do? Can't go up there. I would have never known. If I was a less patient person, I would not have known. I'm gonna wait until he comes back around. I know they put this here on purpose. Oh, what are my optional objectives? Perform ledge assassination. Ledge assassinations. It doesn't help that I'm tongue-tied today. I had tacos, so I'm in a better... I actually am in a better mood than I usually am. He was none the wiser. I can't jump up there. Again, there's like 50 million things it looks like I can grab onto. But knowing the game, it won't let me. Stabbed him in the lower back. Jesus, that would have had to hurt. Sting. Okay, I'm gonna wait until he comes back around. Hello, Calvero. How you doing today? It's the second one. Alright, it's one of these. Oh. That's pretty simple to figure out. Oh, they just want me to swing. Excuse me.
Double time. We'll get a whip if we're late for the captain to drag
Remain
the car,
undetected.
mate. I'm hurrying.
So if I get caught, I lose. I might just go back to a checkpoint. Gotta get up there. Think. Ah, there we go.
You lot complaining of its assignment. The fort is mean. Command is punishing the captain for what happened in Poland. I've had enough. We are here.
They
under
don't
order.
hear this?
I need not remind you to hold Fort Walcott against the rebels at all costs.
I love the
That is
fact that they're
all
deaf.
That need concern you. You are not trained to comment on strategy, nor are you aware of rebel movements. So put a stop to it. The next man I hear questioning the validity of our post will receive 10 lashes and 7 days in the old dungeon without ransom.
Jesus Christ. He's pissed.
Check the dirt sheet for duties and details for the
I'm gonna listen to this for a little bit.
The company will be in drill and without rum rations until they properly execute formations 2 and 3. Such sloppy marching will not be tolerated.
This was their downfall.
Yes, sir.
They were trying to be formal in war in a world that was increasingly going towards guerrilla warfare. I hope that's the right term. See, they would be marching around trying to show intimidation, being very formal about war, where the Americans would pretty much just hide in the trees. See, originally they were playing... I just want to talk about this for a little bit, because I always found this a very interesting part of around the times of the Revolutionary War. Like I said, the formal warfare was a dying breed at this time. The British had it in their engraved skulls that that war needed to be proper. That in order to win, it's not even so much honor or dignity. It's it's more tradition and formality. And the Americans were playing that game at the time. Well, the colonists, they're technically not Americans yet. And they were losing every single battle because of this. Almost every single battle. They had very little victories. They realized they couldn't keep up with what they were doing and survive. The British would win, hands down. They're outnumbered. They're outgunned. They have better guns, better quality rifles. So, knowing that they can't keep going on like that, they got desperate. And the best thing that they did was say, well, we're not going to play by their rules anymore. We're trying to become independent, so we're not going to follow the way they do things. We're going to do it our way. I'm not sure if guerrilla warfare is the term that I'd use, but essentially what they would do is they would hide like in trees, hide in cover, hide in trenches. They would basically ambush the Brits, the Redcoats. So they showed no formality. They took them by surprise. They hit them fast and hard. That was an effective strategy for the colonists, and that's what they started doing. And that's how wars evolved. It got a lot more gritty. There's a lot more strategy involved. It's not about formality anymore. It's about winning. Unfortunately, that's as time went on, and those tactics were more and more brought into the reality of things. Obviously, it escalated. It got worse and worse. And pretty much dirty tactics are a thing of the past. Whatever you do to win is how it goes, essentially. Now, with the United States, nowadays, that's trying to be, is a first world nation. They try their hardest to be a symbol of, high standing. But you know for a fact that the things that they do in secret, you don't even need WikiLeaks to know about this shit. Things that they do in secret are not necessarily something that you want a nation to have a reputation with. So secretly, there is no bad tactics in war. The only bad tactic is one that isn't effective. That's a better way to say it. Guerrilla, not gorilla, it's guerrilla. It's Guerilla.
That Lurcher is out of his head.
Oh shit.
Who would do that to a man? That's why you don't let soldiers get bored.
It's a common mistake, but not ragging on you for that. I just I just felt like pointing it out. It's not a term that's used very often either. I wonder. He did not hear that. I got the optional objectives. That was a weird yell.
Jekyll ain't deserved everything he got. We won't tolerate such behaviour. Let that be a lesson to the rest of you.
He didn't mean anything by what he said.
Getting soft.
Alright, I have to wait.
I think it's right.
I need to wait for that one guy to turn around. Oh, I remember that because I think in grade school they really stressed that fact that gorilla is spelled Guerilla. So I think that's just the main reason why I know that. Oh, can I do a double takedown? They're not going to turn around anyway, so I think I could just walk up to them. Are you? Why did he? I was supposed to do a double takedown there. Why didn't I? Aw, man, and they put me all the way back here. Bullshit. I have to take out that one guy again. I didn't lose my optional, did I? No, but I have to do the 2 again.
Who would do that to a man?
Jekyll ain't deserved everything he got. We won't tolerate such behavior.
I kind of don't understand why I didn't do a double takedown there. Ah.
Getting soft.
I just don't think it's right.
He just went after the one guy. Maybe I gotta do it from the air? I should see if I'm going to target both of them, because maybe it just switched to the one guy at one point. I could have sworn that's what they were setting me up for. You're like, see, I'm only marking 1. Oh, what if I use a poison dart? I have smoke bombs. He just goes back to his spot. Alright. I got the one with the poison. How would I do this part if I didn't have that? Because it didn't really want to target both of them. I did not get stuck in the floor, did I? Oh, thank God. Fort Walcott, I think the name was.
It lies under the Eagle's bed.
Let's see what you got, rebel.
Oh, he got set on fire. Holy shit. Oh, this is cool. Oh, come on. That was bullshit. They cheap shotted me. Ah. That was cool. That was a cool mission. I like that.
You're late, Captain.
Those occupying the fort were less than thrilled by my presence.
And?
And what?
Oh shit,
The
Sherlock.
damn Scroll, you muckworm. Was it there?
That it was, Mr. Faulkner.
I agree with a lot of people. Connor lacks, like, a lot of personality. It seems more like he's just pushing the story along as opposed to having his character actually develop a lot. So, I kind of think that they were pushing... Character development kind of took a back seat to focus on the story as a whole. Which is not bad, but when you're comparing it to how strong Assassin's Creed 2, Brotherhood, and even Revelations was. Like, a lot of people, because that spanned across 3 games, and like Brotherhood as opposed to the other two focused on the story as a whole a lot more than it did Ezio, but it still had a lot of him involved. Like, he pushed the story along more than he did in either Revelations or 2 when it was more about himself and how he was developing as a character. But still, his character was developed enough in 2, where with Brotherhood, story was still kept strong. Focusing on the story as a whole wasn't a detriment to how they approached Brotherhood, because Ezio was already a well-established character at that point. Revelations pushed it even further by focusing on Ezio as well as the future of the assassins, as well as the past, like how and why everything that happened during Altair and how his life ended. Pushed towards where the assassins are at the moment with Ezio. And Ezio pretty much made the assassins into an established threat again against the Templars. And by the end of it, the assassins had more power than Templars had. But both, the assassins, Ezio realized that the assassins had to remain hidden and covert, and having that like castle as like a base back in the time of Altair was actually a very big mistake. So at the very most, they have hideouts for like a base of operations. They don't have like these big elaborate like castles and cities, because that everything, it makes them too overconfident. And it's too much pride. They need to remain humble. They need to realize that what they're dealing with is something bigger than all of them. And you're seeing that in this story too. And like I said, it might have been bad that they focused so much more on the broad story and not developing Connor as a character. I kind of think that Connor wasn't supposed to be the main character initially. I kind of think that Haytham might have been might have been what they were trying to make into like the main character of this game, and then have like a big twist at the end that he was actually working for the Templars the whole time. But maybe something felt... I don't even know. I don't know if that's true. It just kind of feels that way because you played Haytham at the beginning. And I kind of think that was like too big of a change for the series, so maybe they kind of hatcheted that back a bit. Put in Connor as an afterthought to have him push the story along as a whole, but because you're still playing an assassin. Yeah, Castle's made for easier targets too. That's another good point. Alright, I don't want to do that just yet. Let's see, what else we got? Okay, it seems like Pegleg unlocks more of these missions. A chest treasure. Yeah, I could do this now. Cover kids map. This might give me money. Also, I noticed that that one I didn't have my captain suit on.
Ship's graveyard's just around the point.
I don't hear either.
The men say Abel Owens was aboard one of the doomed vessels. If it's true, you'll find what's left of him here.
I love that they got Mr. Gibbs for the voice of that character.
Love the graveyards. The beer
Reminds me of Pirates of the Caribbean so much. Same as like Kenneth something. So you guys told me before. But like I said, I'm terrible with names. I just know that I now know that he was Mr. Gibbs. That was that character's name. But he has such a good pirate voice.
If Abel Owens' ship wrecked around here, they must have been looking for something themselves.
He has a good voice in general. I thought that they were trying to make me climb up there. I guess not. Ah, there we go. Oh wait, what about my guys? Are they back from the contracts? Yeah, they are. I can send them on these old ones again if I want to? No, I can't. 95. Start mission. They should be fine. Okay, Cal.
Another ship. Scavengers.
Put that down! Piss off! I found it! 'Tis mine!
Stop!
Leave me be! I found it!
What you carry is mine!
Nice try! Not that easy. It's not yours! Leave me alone!
Whoa!
Why are you taking me? I've done nothing wrong!
Stop and give me what I came for!
This is like a ship graveyard.
What's mine is mine, ratty hole.
Hand it over!
Sorry, mate. Looks like you lost this treasure hunt.
You get back here! Stop it!
What the hell? Whoops. Why do I keep doing that?
I'm blinded by the bloody weapon.
Damn! I love that he actually takes out, like... He takes out his hidden blade this time, and he'll, like, use it as a
Near
dagger.
Wolf's abode.
Whoever thought of that? Like, I'm surprised they didn't think of that sooner. But whoever thought of that, I love them for it. I mean, it doesn't really matter much because all you're doing is pressing buttons, but it's just like a really cool, like, added detail. Yeah, I failed them all, I don't give a shit. Oh, I thought I would get something for that. Only thing that I can do again is the ghost ship. Cover Captain Kidd's treasure map.
Faulkner's guess better be right. Why anyone would believe the Northwest Passage exists is beyond me.
I really like these so far. I want to find more of Pegleg's trinkets just so I can do these more.
The Octavius. Hendrik Vanderhall's first and last captaincy.
Do not fall into the water. Then the time limit. So that was relatively easy to do. Just remember, if you play this one specifically yourself, when you're doing platforming like this, don't ever jump. It'll just do everything automatically. Because it'll just screw you up otherwise. Unless you have to, unless there's, like, no other way to go. And don't press jump. Actually, you won't even have to unless the game tells you. So yeah, just don't even press A. There's no reason for you to ever have
Hendrik
to jump.
Vanderhall. Captain Kidd's quartermaster turned captain himself. The path you sought never existed, Hendrik. I hope your suffering was short.
But this isn't the end of it. I don't think. There's like 3 treasure chests around. obtain the 4 map fragments. It's number 3. So where do I go now? Can't go out this way.
I need to get out of this thing. I must get out. That was close.
That was weird.
I must.
Are you? That was the camera's fault. That wasn't my fault. Camera didn't move in time.
And abreast the rock that doesn't fit.
I missed all those treasures in there, too. At least I got one of them. Not that it even matters. I knew that there was going to be a catch to that they were going to throw me, but that's so cheap. Oh, too late now. See if he says anything.
Back again? What do you got for me? If you've been trying to run a rig, I won't have it. Find some more.
I did like that though. Those missions are really cool. Alright, I'm gonna get this one in the south here. I'm gonna get the rest of them now. You know what those remind me of? Those remind me of like all the Tomb, Assassin, Templar, and the different Tomb missions from the previous games. Like the platforming segments, that's essentially what they were, besides the naval missions. So now I want to get them all. If they're going to be like that. This one might be a little more difficult. This one actually might be the most difficult one to get. There we go. God, it is very foggy around here. Oh! Thank God. Thought I was gonna die. Come here, Bambi. Oh! You almost got her. That was the last trinket on the homestead. I think on the oh. Ours mine. Lance. Do I have to talk to Lance? Just as bad as see you. Welcome back, Hal. It sucks that they don't show you where, like, all of the stuff that you bought is at until you actually go there. Hey, Vlad. What, were you lurking? I think there's still some peg leg trinkets in New York, and I haven't actually gotten to that city yet. Right, yeah, there's several, and there's actually one in front of me. So I'm gonna get the rest of them now. I'll get the rest of the chest too. Here. Feathers are just collectibles, they don't mean anything. As far as I know. If I'm wrong, please tell me. But I'm pretty sure that feathers are just meaningless collectibles. Holy! Oh my god! You saw me jump, didn't you? Because I just felt my hair stand on end. Oh. Holy hell. Now, sometimes when I get scared like that, you know how, like, sometimes, like, shut your eye a little too fast? My left eye is actually tearing a little bit. Ugh. Holy Christ. That thing scared the shit out of me. Ah, that was fast. They have no possible way of failing that. Okay, how do we get up there? I got you. Hey, if nothing ever scared me, I wouldn't be nearly as entertaining as I am. It's funny how a game like this can scare me more than most horror games can. Alright, that's down somewhere. It's gotta be in a cave. I hear a pig. Oh, look at that. It's feeding its children. Talk about a nice touch. They didn't have to program that, but doing that is always a plus when it comes to immersion. There we go. Yeah, true. Horror games have a very hard time with building up intensity, too. See, there's a lot of factors that go into that. Resident Evil 3 is actually a good example of building up that intensity. With the Nemesis, you have that music, that tense, soft music with the violin. And it's not like the high notes either, because I actually think that kills it for me a little. It's because they use the same effect in like most action movies, so I'm actually kind of that high note of violin, like screech, whenever they use that for horror games. I hear that so much in intense like action scene moments, like when they're jumping off a cliff or something like that. I attribute it to that so much, where it actually kind of takes the intensity away when you're trying to build that up for horror games. But doing that, they did that in the exact opposite manner in Nemesis. Like, it was a very low violin sound. In addition to, like, the very pounding bass drum. That actually helps, as far as music goes. Plus, there was, like, times, like, I don't think it would be nearly as effective now, because not only have I played it before, I'm a lot older. But when I was a kid, the Nemesis was actually very frightening. Because he didn't just, like, open a door and came through sometimes. And then the music would sound, like, there was a few times where he'll actually bash through the wall, and you would not ever expect that happening. He will either bash through the wall, climb up a cliff. Like, that was completely unheard of. Like, you'll maybe see a Licker do it at times in Resident Evil 2. And sometimes, like, zombies will come through windows. But other than that, Nemesis did something that nothing was ever done in a Resident Evil game. Even though I like 2 better, 3 was still very good. Especially in that approach with making, like, the Nemesis very intimidating, very scary. And that's a good example of how it was done back then. But you got to do much better than that nowadays. And because of that, it's actually very hard to pull that off. Very few games, especially like indie developers that try and do the horror genre, and a lot of the ones that you find on Newgrounds, they rely way too much on jump scares. And maybe one or two will get you, but if you're a one-trick pony and that's all you're doing, then it's going to get stale. You're going to constantly expect it. That's the problem that I see Uni having, and why he doesn't get scared at half the stuff that plays anymore. Because he's done it so much, he's too used to it. Well, that's my little tidbit on how I feel about horror games today. Since I'm just walking around the wilderness here collecting peg leg trinkets, I might as well just talk about something. I could have used a horse, but eh. I actually find the fear of the unknown and the fear of the unexplained is a lot scarier than just weird-looking zombie faces. And a lot of people don't seem to get that nowadays. Like, I don't consider... I enjoy zombies. I don't consider them scary in any sort of way, though. And in all honesty, they flooded the market with that, so it's gone stale over the years. Gotcha.
Ja, man.
There's a lot of dead trees, actually, around here. I see forests around my area that are way thicker than this. Of course, I don't really know how it is up in the Boston area. Down here, though, it doesn't look nearly as green as this. Forests down here, actually, in comparison to how they are up in New England, up in the New England area. Oh, shit! I kind of popped up out of nowhere. Okay, I gotta find a... I gotta go around somehow. Oops. Around where I live, like the green, a lot of the forests and things like that, it's more of a dull green color, I noticed, in comparison to up in the New England area, like when I went on vacation in Vermont. I went around Vermont, New Hampshire, Connecticut. I was up in those areas. There's the trees and the forests. Way, and like the rocky areas too. You don't get that down here. Maybe in the Poconos, because I've never been up there, but can I like sneak around without ever actually killing them? And none of them are actually facing that area, so maybe I can do that, get in and out without killing anybody. Oh shit. I didn't want him. Shit. I actually didn't think I could do that with the sword. It's the same whistle as in 4. I love this.
Not one for the grind.
Oh shit.
Support over here.
Come back
Run him to
here.
the ground.
You might want to run. Or I could kill you. Okay, so I was trying to do that a little bit cleaner, but... Hey, it's not like they brought more guards with them, so... better than nothing. Would have actually been funny if I could get every single one of them in that exact same spot. Gotcha.
Yama.
Come here, doggy.
Yama. Yama.
I have a feeling that this isn't another cave. Oh shit. Oh, it's elk. Okay. Yeah, I think this might be the entrance. Oh, it's not. Whoa! The screen just flashed white there for a second. That's not an entrance. So, where do I go for this? Because it's in the grounds. It's got to be in a cave. Maybe it's a little further this way. Is that it? That might be it. Yeah, this has got to be it. Alright, there was one of the rare exceptions where you needed to use jump, because ground. That's it. Templar Information Highway. Oh, the recruit. Alright. Alright, so we now control this. Next up is New Hampshire. I want to go back and get this chest that I'm near. Oh, excuse me. These guys won't care about me. Actually, those guys might. Shit. Oh. What the hell?
Get loudy, lads!
A little dirtier than what I wanted to do, but... English flintlock pistol. It's not a weapon, is it? Check. Oops. Oh, I couldn't select it if I wanted to anyway. Okay. This one's next.
Ja, man.
Easy kill. God damn, that was fast. You guys are really working it. Oh, that was 5. It's only 5 minutes, that's why. I don't think it'd be in here. Looks like there's another way through it, though. Instead of going up the mountain, I can go through it. Ah, shit. Can I go up this way? Please let me go up this way. There we go. It's another red zone. Now there should be guards here, but I don't see them. So they didn't load in yet.
There's a fence-sucked coxcomb.
And they appear out of nowhere.
Come back here and face us like a man.
Hold on. Tomahawk it.
Oh no, you don't. Come back.
I've better things to do.
Here's a dodgy one.
Got them both. I don't know if they'll respawn though. That could have been just useless. Why does it why does that happen? They just pop in like that.
Oh, hell. I'm going to need help.
You come back here. Why can't I attack him? I thought he was gonna get back up. Okay, you know what? You guys are just flat out dead. Oh, fuck me! Entire battalion of them just flat out appears out of nowhere. What the hell? Did I just find an exploit? I did. That is a huge exploit. I get this before they return. I can! And now I'm out of here. Out of here. I can't believe that works. I cannot believe that worked. Oops. There's more available? New hair pelt. That was Massachusetts? Oh, interesting. I didn't know Massachusetts was... Oh yeah, there was a very small period where Massachusetts was two separate areas. It's before they actually created Maine. I'll put them on that. They just keep making me richer. There's no more... There's the chest, but that's in that really hard fort. So I think I got all the peg leg trinkets I can get for right now. I know I got them all in Boston. Let me go back to that general store, though. If I can buy more peg leg trinkets, I can. I don't think I have enough to unlock the next one either. Also check to make sure those contracts. I don't have to do anything else for them. And then we can actually move on with the rest of the story. Oh shit. Vigilantes attack on sight, it seems. They don't give a fuck.
Allow me to serve you.
Just purchased feathers. Ah, I got the trinket mat. That's for everything. I think I'll buy these ones for the chest, though. That way I'll be ready for New York. Alright, you know what? Since I can afford it, I'll just buy this dark blue outfit right now. Now these are much better to just sell rather than these smaller items and trade, because they're not really worth... They're not really worth keeping. But like pelts, it would be better if you traded them. I'm not going to do that right now, though. Oh, yeah, I actually like that look a lot better. Whoops. Oh wait, they actually are worth more if you trade them. They're still not worth actually putting in one. They still have very little. Whoops. Raccoon pelt. Just put the rest of the... Because I have so many wolf pelts, I might as well just sell them all. Put them in the convoy.
Can I assist you, sir?
Whoops. I didn't want to do that. Okay.
Perhaps we'll be forced to.
I want to go to that. I just want to see real quick if that one does anything. If it does, then I'll look at the other ones. I do gotta go to pet room in a few minutes. Yeah, there's still not... I still don't know what those... I guess they'll be a factor later again. Uh-oh. My audio's messing up? I didn't get a high CPU message.